Hi students, welcome to my channel. My name is T. Rajshekhar, working as a lecturer in civil engineering from SRS Government Polytechnic Sricilla. So today I am going to teach you the topic of traffic engineering, road intersections. Objectives: on completion of this class, you would be able to explain road intersections. So why these road intersections are required, and what are the road intersections, and what are the shapes and how they will be and where they will be located. In this chapter we are going to learn. Okay, so let us start. In the last class, once we recap, in the last class we have learned importance of traffic sciences, different types of traffic studies, and use of traffic studies for traffic regulation. Okay, that is the previous class topic. In this class we will learn about road intersections. So actually, what is road intersections? Road intersections are road junctions are the places where two or more roads meet or cross each other at same or different elevations. Right? Here what the point is saying, road intersections are road junctions. So we can see in anywhere we are having, if a straight line road is there, it will meet again at one point and one junction will be coming. For every colony, for every cities, for every major district roads, highways, we will having road intersections and road junctions. Okay. So when they meet two or more, nothing but we will call that road intersection. So coming to here, roads meeting at same level at grade intersection, and roads meeting at different level are grade separated intersection. Okay. So nothing but interchanges are flyovers. So when the flyovers or interchanges comes, this is nothing but grade separated intersection. So when roads meeting at same level means at ground level itself. That is nothing but grade intersection. Okay. So let us start. And what are the factors to be considered in the design of road intersection? First one is angle of crossing. So we have to check the what is the angle we are providing. Okay. And next is channelization. Channelization means in which shape it will be there. Okay. And increase speed. And what is the speed restricted on the road. Okay. And next, camber or gradient. So this camber and gradient we have learned in the previous classes. And relative importance of different roads. Okay. So different types of roads means whether it is a CC road, whether it is a any soil road or okay WBM road. Okay, that is the relative importance. And next is pedestrian traffic and visibility. Pedestrian traffic means how much capacity of vehicles will be there, how much traffic will be moving in one day. Okay. And next, visibility means the road appearance. Okay. So these are the factors to be considered in the design of road. So for designing the road intersection, we have to keep these 7 factors in our mind. And next, the following are some types of roads intersections based on layout of roads. So first one is clear junctions, acute junction, T junction, Y junction, staggered junctions, multiple junctions. So let us see these junctions how it will be. Okay. So next, the types of intersections based on levels of roads are grade intersections and grade separations or interchanges. Okay. So we can see. So this is the first diagram is nothing but square junction. So you can see. So the square road will be there, 4 roads will be there, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a center junction, nothing but square junction. Okay. And another one is Q junction or acute junction. So this will be in the Q junction type. Okay. So vehicles will be going in a 4 lane, but one side footpath will be there. So this is nothing but Q junction. Okay. And next, a grade intersections are all the road intersections which meet at about the same level, allowing traffic maneuvers like merging, diverging, crossing and weaving are called intersections at grade. You can remember this point where the vehicles and all the traveling, crossing or meeting at a point is nothing but intersections at grade. And you can see the next diagram. This is the Y junction. So which is provided in the Y shape. Okay. It is taken the aerial photograph from the top view. Okay. And next, types of grade intersections based on separation of different maneuvers. Nothing but all paved road and unchannelized intersections. And next is channelized intersections. And next is roundabout or rotaways. So these are nothing but types. So you can see another one is staggered junction. So the vehicles will be going in the like direction. Okay, this is nothing but staggered. And you can see there are 2 staggered junctions, left staggered and right staggered. So these vehicles passes here. So when vehicle like this go and it passes in this way, and this is the right staggered, you can see it will go in the right way. When the vehicle goes in the left, this is left and this is going the right side. Okay. And next is all paved or unchanneled intersections. They are paved for whole area of road and they are easiest to design but most complex in traffic operations. And next, they are lowest class of intersections. All paved or unchanneled. Here paved or unchanneled means which are paved with the CC concrete and CC beds. Okay. This is the T junction. You can see the beautiful aerial view of the image. And next is multiple junctions. So this is nothing but multiple junctions. So this is the center of the circle where the all roads will meeting at the one point. So we will call it as multiple junction. And next, so now we can see all paved or unchanneled sections are nothing but this is the T plane. Okay, this is nothing but all paved and this is the T plane. Okay, these are two types of all paved or unchanneled sections. And another one is cross plane. Okay, and this is the cross plane or one end and this is Q plane. So these are all nothing but all paved or unchanneled sections. So nothing but in between there will be nothing. Okay, any signaling or any channel type. Okay, these are nothing but all paved or unchanneled sections. Okay, these are the diagrams. So this is a reference diagram for you, all paved or unchanneled intersections. So this is the all paved or unchanneled. So in between nothing will be there. Okay, so any pedestrian or any footpath will be there. So this is free road, nothing but all paved or unchanneled intersections. So channeled intersections are superior to all paved types of intersections. To handle large volumes of traffic at intersection, it becomes necessary to introduce traffic islands to channelize the traffic. And a traffic island is a raised platform on the road surrounded by curb to streamline the traffic movement. So here another topic is there, a traffic island. A traffic island is nothing but in between channelized intersection, middle one is located, that is nothing but a platform type. It is a raised platform. You can see in the coming diagrams. So what is the use of traffic island? To control speed of vehicles and angle of approach, guide the vehicles at junctions, decrease the conflict area at intersections, act as refuse areas for pedestrians. Okay, and how they should lie. A traffic island should be 200 mm higher than the road level, and they should be with rounded edges without sharp projections. Refuse islands can be provided for pedestrians within the intersection area. So these are the requirements of the traffic islands. You can see now. So channelized intersections, now you can see the red mark which is this is a channelized, this is the partial channelization and this is the T complete channelization. So which one now you can see triangle, which one triangle like shape is there located, this is nothing but channelized intersection. So these are also cross complete channelizations. The triangles are which are located, there is nothing but a raised platform. You can see this is a skew partial channelization. Okay, in between which one is there, this is nothing but a raised platform. Okay, nothing but curve. You can see a rotatory intersection. This is the central line. It will be located by just like a greenery grass. Okay, everything will be there on the or any plant area for the scenery, beautiful. Okay, so these are the nothing but raised curves, channelized. Okay, so this is the example. So this is nothing but a raised platform. We will call it as curb also. Okay, a rotatory channelized intersection. You can see here, this is a rotatory intersection. This is also another one diagram. You can see these are also raised curves. Okay, which is round. This is nothing but raised curve, channelized. So this is channelized intersections. These are the channelized intersections. Okay, these are all channelized intersections which are located on the main highway roads. Okay, for your reference, these diagrams are very useful. Okay, so these are the channelized intersections. Okay, so finally today we have learned, discussed about the road intersections and traffic islands. Okay, so coming to the examination questions, short answer. Sketch different types of road intersections. Explain briefly with a sketch any one type of unchannelized intersections. Okay, and coming to long answer questions, explain briefly with a sketch the functions of channelized intersections and draw the sketches of different at grade intersections. Okay, and next write the uses and characteristics of traffic islands. Okay, so these are the very important topics in this chapter. Okay, so thank you, have a nice day.